we have the Maiden. Virgo, this is a very nice energy for the week, actually. This is like the beginning of spring, so that means like new opportunities, new growth, new beginnings, happiness. Also, with this, you need to make sure that you are following the beat to your own drum and not allowing other people to influence you or direct your opinions or desires or what you're trying to achieve. Very important that Virgo lives for Virgo this week and does what pleases Virgo, what Virgo wants to do, what brings Virgo happiness, okay? Also, some of you guys could make a new friend or a new connection this week, maybe even a romantic connection, but we will save that for the weekly love tarot. So definitely could be a new connection made for some of you this week. So let's pull some tarot. Alright, so we have the Star, the Death card, the Four of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the Six of Swords, and the Magician. Wow. So as far as people go, we could be dealing with an Aquarius, or a Scorpio, all right? Because these two cards represent Aquarius and Scorpio. But then we have this Knight of Swords, which could be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. So strong Aquarius, strong air sign. But what I see here is Virgo is definitely, there is like you're taking a step back. There's some rest, there's some relaxation, there's some healing, there's some recharging of batteries taking place here. We're moving on to better things, even though we're not quite sure where we're headed. We know that it's going to be better than where we've been. So some of you, this could be like where you are taking a few days off of work this week, or you could be going maybe on like a little vacation. This to me just feels more like a couple days off, like taking a couple extra days off for yourself if there's anything like that going on this week, okay? But it's because there's something that's ending here, but to me it looks more positive than negative because we have the Star above this particular energy, and this Knight of Swords on this side of the card is somebody who is argumentative. They're very defensive. They've got to be right for the sake of being right. They're a fighter. They're not a lover. They're very aggressive. It's just like coming at you. But the Star is here, so there's healing to this energy. So if this is a particular person that you've been dealing with, that this is like the attitude and energy you often receive, they're very blocked, very closed, defensive, argumentative, things like that. What I feel is it's an end to that energy this week because we have the Star here, so that's bringing healing energy here, and it ends, and we're moving on to something better, and now we're in a much more relaxed state of being, okay? And it's magic. It's the new beginning. It's like the Magician and the Maiden, all right? Very similar energy, new growth, new opportunities. You might need to take just a time out to rest, recharge, to think of like your next new game plan, okay? But this is nice energy coming in. And you know what I feel? I just remembered to, if you're in the States, the 4th of July is actually this week, and this is the 4. So the 4 of Swords, and then like this is reminding me of fireworks. So I feel like the first few days of this week are about healing and letting go of grudges and angers and things like that, and moving into calmer waters. And then, around the 4th of July, midweek, it's restful. We're enjoying ourselves. It's really nice, and it's giving us a new breath of fresh air for the rest of the week, okay? So it looks good, Virgo. We're coming out of defensive energy. This could have been your energy where you were just feeling very closed up and uninterested in sharing how you were feeling, and kind of being a bit defensive. It's like your energy is softening this week. It's an end to that, to the heavy, icky type of energy. It's like the end to that, Virgo. So that's really nice. Let's pull a card for your overall outcome. And if whoever has 4th of July plans, like, I think either A, you're gonna decide to forego them, and you might just decide to spend the day by yourself and maybe meet up with people later for fireworks, or you have just decided, no, I have this day off of work, and I'm gonna just spend it all on me. I don't want to do anything. Like, I want to recharge my batteries. I want to focus on something that I really want to be doing. All right. And the overall outcome for the week, interesting, as this is what flew out. And I believe Cancer also received this as their outcome for the week. This is saying, don't forget what you've learned in the past, Virgo. So somehow, some way, this week, there's elements of the past that are resurfacing, okay? It could be a person, or it could just be a situation, or it could be a new person and new situation that is very similar to what you've been through in the past, okay? With this coming out as your overall outcome for the week, it's what you've done in the past. Do the opposite this week. Make a different choice. If things have not worked out for you in the past by doing something this way or saying this, when that resurfaces this week, it's time to make a different decision. It's time to handle things in a different way, okay? If there's a person that's resurfacing in your life this week from the past where, it's been really challenging and we're looking for healing now, this either means, that it's the past will repeat itself, so you're better off just like ending it and being like, no, okay? Or this could be where you need to let the past go in order to move ahead, okay? So we have the Death card. That's like what happened in the past is the past, and we're letting that go, so that we can have this new growth and move forward and have a new beginning here. All right, so this is tricky. If this is where somebody's returning and, they've always let you down every single time, then no, it's better to let them go and recognize it will be the same thing once again, okay? If this is like a person where you just can't see eye to eye, or is misconnection, miscommunication, whatever, it's like it's time to heal whatever the argument was, whatever the misunderstanding was, whatever the disagreement was. This is more of that, like, misunderstanding, disagreement, somebody being like kind of verbally abusive, that type of energy. If that's what's returning to you, then I feel that's where we've got to let the past go and give this person a new opportunity, to try a different route next time around. So with this, be really careful. If it's just somebody who's really mean and always screws you over, no, this is telling you it's the same thing. They have not changed, Virgo. If it's just where we miscommunicate, we disagree, somebody gets a little verbally harsh, that's where I feel like we can repair, and we need to really let the past go, okay? So, new growth, out with the old, in with the new, beautiful healing. Where you're headed is much better than where you've been. By week's end, I feel like you are in a very relaxed, restful, kind of happy state of mind. And there's something new. I do feel like some of you are reconnecting with somebody, and it could be like where we just haven't talked for a few days because we had this disagreement. Others of you, this might be a much longer period of time that we haven't been speaking. But I do see that. Just make sure you know this. Do we need to make a different choice this time? Do we need to let the past go? Or is it that the past is just going to repeat itself, if we let this person or situation back into our lives? So let's pull an advice card. Oh, nice. Look at that. Virgo, new beginning. How synchronistic this whole reading is. This is all about new beginning. Your advice is new beginning. We have this let the past go. All right? And it's just the same thing. If it's a crappy person or really bad situation, it's time that it needs to go because it's never going to change. Ever. Like, it just bye-bye, see you later. And again, if we just miscommunicate, we don't see eye to eye, we had a misunderstanding, different type of energy, we can have a new beginning. Like, we have a second chance here, okay? So, really nice reading for Virgo, actually. I feel like it's out with the old, in with the new. We're letting the past go. We're making new decisions this week. We have healing energy, and we have rest and a new beginning towards week's end, okay? So very important, Virgo, that you apply this card how it truly fits in your life. All right? Do you need to make a different decision this time? Do you need to go about something in a different way this time to achieve your desired result? Do you truly need to let somebody go, let a situation go because it's never going to change? Or is it where bygones need to be bygones, we need to let the past go so we can have this new beginning? All right? So